Biggie Smalls is the illest, it's unbelievable. What? Up, Biggie, Siggy, Smalls is the illest. It's unbelievable. Biggie Smalls Biggie, Siggy, Smalls Biggie, Siggy, Smalls is the illest, it's unbelievable. Yeah Biggie, Siggy, Smalls is the illest. Live from Bedford Stuyvesant, the livest one. Representing BK to the fullest. Gats I pull it, bastards duckin' when Big B buckin'. Chicken heads be cluckin' in my bathroom fuckin' it ain't nuttin', they know Big B handlin'. With the Mac and the act all paneling. Bandaging MCs, oxygen they can't breathe. Mad tricks up the sleeve, red boxes so my dick can breathe. Breeze through in the Q45 by my side, lyrical high on those that rushes my clubs get, put on crutches get smoked like Dutches from the master. Hate to blast ya, but I have tar, you see I smoke a lot your life is played out like Kwame, and them fucking polka dots who rock the spot. Biggie. You know how the weed yo, unbelievable, it's unbelievable. Biggie Smalls is the illest, it's unbelievable. What? Up, Biggie, Siggy, Smalls is the illest. It's unbelievable. Biggie Smalls Biggie, Siggy, Smalls Biggie, Siggy, Smalls is the illest, it's unbelievable. Yeah Biggie, Siggy, Smalls is the illest. B.I.G., G.I.E., aka, B.I.G. get it? Biggie. Also known as the Bon Appetit rappers can't sleep need sleepin' big keep creepin' bullets eat seekin', casualties need treatin', dumb rappers need teachin', lesson A, don't fuck with B.I., that's that, oh I thought he was whack. Oh come now, why y'all so dumb now? Hunt me or be hunted, 357 ways, to summer saute, I'm the winner all day. Lights get dimmer down Biggie's hallway. My forte causes Caucasians to say. He sounds demented, car weed scented, if I said it, I meant it. Bite my tongue for no one, call me evil, or unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Biggie Smalls is the illest, it's unbelievable. What? Up, Biggie, Siggy, Smalls is the illest. It's unbelievable. Biggie Smalls Biggie, Siggy, Smalls Biggie, Siggy, Smalls is the illest, it's unbelievable. Yeah Biggie, Siggy, Smalls is the illest. Buckshots out the sunroof of Lexus coupes, leave no witnesses, what you think this is? Ain't no amateurs here, I damage and tear, MCs fear me, they too near not to hear me, clearly, I'm the triple beam dream. 1000 grams of uncut to the gut seems fucked up, the way I touched up the grill. Trying to play gorilla, when you ain't no killer. The gats by your liver, your upper lip quiver. Get ready to die, tell God I said hi, and throw down some ice, for the nicest MC, nigga Snow the Steelo, unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Biggie Smalls is the illest, it's unbelievable. What? Up, Biggie, Siggy, Smalls is the illest. It's unbelievable. Biggie Smalls Biggie, Siggy, Smalls Biggie, Siggy, Smalls is the illest, it's unbelievable. Yeah Biggie, Siggy, Smalls is the illest. Trapped in thought, you cannot groove. Jazz pianist, Kenny Werner, argues that the mind is the barrier between a musician's soul and instrument. Being a musician, why would I choose to immerse myself in a university setting? Indeed, is not the goal of a college student to expand his or her mind through learning? It is through my obsession with paradox that I have discovered that there is a certain unlearning that accompanies learning. This unlearning leads me to discover myself and subsequently has made me a successful musician and individual. Perhaps my obsession with paradox stems from my indecisiveness. I have always had trouble to come to any conclusions whatsoever. As I have progressed in my intellectual development, paradoxically I have found that living in mental ambiguity is actually beneficial and even enlightening. This is not to say that I have not been in the pursuit of clarity. I have sought to satiate my cravings for mental clarity empirically and spiritually. I have done so through my studies of psychology, religion, and music. The gathering of this knowledge has served to simultaneously educate and confuse me. Education shapes who I am, but can who I am be verbalized? I would be lying if I said that I could describe the essence of my being. However, I do know that I can experience who I am, and that I can even express it through music. The challenge lies in justifying my desire to live in paradox. I do not know any justification for doing this, except that it seems truthful. Studying psychology equips me with more facts, and yet even more questions. I'll learn that one principle can describe an occurrence. However, I also learn that that principle is never fully conclusive, and that ultimately the validity of any principle can be questioned. When I study music, I might become more advanced, but my ability to create cannot be objectified. It is through the study of religion, where I find that faith in the non-empirical is comforting, but is the non-empirical realistic? Life is full of questions, uncertainties, and realistic concerns. How does one go through a paradoxical existence given this rationale? I hope that being driven to discover, while simultaneously remaining uncertain, will lead me to live a rich life. As far as discovery goes, a focus on psychology, religious studies, and music is a good way to pursue three enormous aspects of culture: science, religion, and the arts. Artist Nicholas Roerich realized the importance of these aspects, and in fact he illustrates them in his famous pact. This pact depicts 3 discs, each representing one of those aspects, surrounded by a circle. He felt that religion, art, and science signify human achievement in the past, present, and future. He believed that these aspects, guarded by the circle of eternity, will always exist in human culture. Indeed, I do believe that a focus on these 3 areas helps me to understand what it is to be a human being. Religious studies helps me understand what cannot be understood. A study of psychology gives me a sense of strength based on scientific notions that can be understood, and music helps me to experience and fully enjoy the present. I want to become a performing musician. The accumulation of technique and musical knowledge will prove beneficial to a performance. However, doesn't a successful performance require an achievement of a connection between oneself and the listener? How can this communion be achieved if the performer is constantly regurgitating external notions? Logically, it takes time to mentally access those notions, and yet the movement of the music cannot wait for that. A musician must learn to be empty during a performance as to allow his or her soul to achieve a communion with what is perceived to be external. However, those gathered notions will still be evident in the music, for they are part of the performer. I believe that, when I truly learn to integrate the ideas that I receive, they will no longer be ideas, they will be who I am.